Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Leo for the week of October 24th, 2022. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Tomorrow is the lunar eclipse, so I'll do more daily horoscopes tonight on the TikTok, so check that out as well. And yeah, and then if you want more of an overview, check out the monthly horoscopes to see how it is going to affect you. I did these all the way through Saturday. So at this time, Monday, this is dealing with your fourth house. I was talking about the stellium and Scorpio in the fourth house. So this is a time period here where you can be more quiet into yourself. There is going to be a lack of communications and misunderstanding. The focus is now going to be more towards your personal life, and home life can be more of the focus during this time period. For some of you, the focus is going to be on the men in your life, like father, husband, children. Male children can become more of the focus with this energy, or friends who are like family to you can become more of the focus. You can be dealing with the male children in your life. That can become more of the focus. You can be in hermit mode and keeping more to yourself. And there's going to be a lot of fighting because you're going to be keeping a lot to yourself. You're not going to want to emotionally connect with other people. So it's going to be a very big problem with relationships, the lack of communication. So expect a lot of misunderstandings. I feel for some of you, this could be new additions coming into your life, like new family members or your family members dating other people and bringing them into the family, and know that you're going to feel some kind of way about the new people that are coming in. Even the friends that your kids bring in, you may not like them at first. So it takes you a while to get comfortable with them. On the 25th at 6:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon solar eclipse. This is peace and serenity with the home. This is an excellent time to invite others into the home for private parties, get-togethers, for the fall holiday. And it'll be one to remember. I feel on a psychological level, you will feel less sure of yourself and have a difficult time making decisions. Your purpose in life become unclear. You may find that you have a hard time getting noticed and that people seem to look through you. It is best to conserve your energy and simplify your life as much as possible. You may experience more loss, and it will be very difficult for you to build any concrete structures in your life. Resources seem to slip through your fingers now, and this is not the time to enter any business ventures that seem too good to be true, or get involved in any dealings with questionable people, because they will fail. You are less discriminating now and easily fooled and by glorified promises and delusions of grandeur. So talk is super cheap. So my motto is seeing is damn believing. And it may even be tempted to deceive others or misrepresent your intentions. Your physical energy is extremely low, and you may experience fatigue and lack of direction and motivation. The positive aspect of this at this time, you'll enhance your sensitivity and compassion for others. Just make sure you aren't letting them take advantage of your good nature. If you can, it's best to avoid making decisions during this cycle over the next 2 weeks, when you'll really see the meaning of your life more clearly. Then on the 26th, you can be seen as too demanding on others, or others can be too demanding with you. The ascendant is quincunxing Juno in the 8th house. This could be giving second chances when it comes to love relationships. For some of you, you could be walking on eggshells with your love relationships at this time, or with relationships in general, and just scared to speak your truth or speak your mind at this time. Or you could be giving others the benefit of the doubt with this energy. If you feel like they've been lying to you or not being up and keeping secrets from you, this is a time where you could be very suspicious of others, or you could be suspicious of new people coming into your life at this time. I feel like you may not have gotten off on the right foot with certain people in your life, or you could be very judgmental in regards to them. So this could be a new person coming into your family, and you're not so open with them because you're very protective of your tribe. Then on Thursday, the ascendant quintile Uranus in the 10th house. I feel this is a time of recognition. You can be receiving your thank you. You can be getting a job at this time, a raise or a promotion with this energy. More responsibilities could be added to you at work at this time. You can be learning something new that will help you grow with this energy as well. Expect the unexpected. New career opportunities can be popping up out of the blue with this energy, or this could be father presenting new career opportunities for you somewhere else. For some of you, career or business can be taking off in a different direction, so just go with the flow. This can be receiving emotional validation or some much needed good news. Things that you were worried about may not have to be worried about them anymore, or certain things that are going to get resolved. This can be good news on about a move, job transfer, traveling plans. This could be a good time for business picking up, or court can be on your side. Also, if you've been fighting with the women in your life, you can be receiving an apology at this time. Then on Friday, Jupiter in retrograde moves back into your 8th house. So this can be, this could be more towards your relationships in general. There could be a new love. This could be a great time to mingle if you're single, or you could spend more time with family members or friends who are like family. For some of you, expect the unexpected when it comes to your career, or unexpected promotions can be happening. People are getting laid off at the job, but you could be receiving some kind of emotional validation, and you could be keeping your job. I feel for some of you, that's a great time for business growth because we have that water trine happening in the 8th house. This is a good time for positive communications, or getting along with those with authority, or spending more time with family members outside the home. This could also be a breakup of a marriage coming up as well. If not, then it's likely to change the rules significantly. Partnerships of all types tend to go through some kind of strain, sometimes an indicator of legal difficulties. Pressures at work gradually build up until release and collapse. It make you feel uncertain, uneasy, and insecure because the things that you count on that were once upon a time stable are no longer reliable. The chain of command in your workplace may shift significantly, and there may be inconsistency in the rules, and people seem to be very hypocritical at this time. Often this is a source of tension between you and your superiors. It's not uncommon to change jobs or be fired at this time, God forbid, but for a lot of you, maybe not. Mercury moves into your 4th house on the 28th, and there's an emphasis on the Mercury energy because also Apollo, a secondary planet in the higher forms of Mercury, is going to be there for a little bit. So at this time, this could be for some of you traveling coming up. This could be purchasing a home. This could be a great time for realtors with this energy, renovating the home, decorating the home, focusing on the home life in general. For some of you, this could be moving out here, relocation happening with this energy, or this is good news that may come from your parents in regards to what's going on in their life. You may feel like staying home rather than going out more. You may be dwelling on personal or sentimental issues, or prone to daydream. You may receive important news regarding home or real estate this week as wands. Like the 3 of Wands here, I feel like this is a time of growth, and this is a time of moving forward for you in regards to career or the energy itself. This is also a time of moving forward and not looking back. So for some of you, this could be a move happening with this energy, or moving on from the past. The Hermit card, you can be more quiet and to yourself. I feel like for some of you, you could be going through some hardships at this time, so you can be very resilient with this energy. I feel for some of you, you tend to go along with what other people want at this time. I feel for some of you, someone new in your life can be entering your life, a very eccentric and strange man, possibly an Aquarius. And this could be them introducing you to a new way of thinking or business opportunities. You can be very analytical in your way of thinking, even cautious with this energy. For some of you, you can be throwing yourself into your career at this time and focusing more on career this week. The 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune card, starting over at this time with this energy, picking certain pieces of your life up. Certain foundations were broken, or certain things may no longer apply. So you could be starting over again in certain areas of your life. The World card, the world works in your favor at this time. This could also be traveling coming up for some of you this week. The Knight of Wands, I feel like this is new beginnings, new people coming into your life with this energy, and you can start having some new experiences with this energy as well. The Star card brings about hope. I feel like there could be a change in consciousness. This could also be a time where you're working on the self with this energy here, and revamping your image for some of you is what I'm getting at this time as well. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, something heavy on your mind. I feel like whatever is heavy on your mind at this time, you could also manifest it into your life this week as well with this energy. So this could be a really positive time for manifesting, because we have so much water in the natal charts at this time. So this could be a really good time for that. Something to think about if you're really going through it and you want a way out, you can manifest it. The Moon card, your consciousness is all about your spiritual consciousness, For some of you, you could be going through a spiritual awakening. For others of you, your challenges that you're going through at this time is going to help change you to the person that you need to be with this energy. So this, not, even though it's painful at this time, it may not be necessarily a bad thing in the long run. So, try to keep it more about future, but, everything happens for a reason in our life, for better or for worse, okay? And sometimes, the most painful things bring out the most powerful transformations in us. I feel like your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing as well. For some of you, this could be dealing with family, with this energy and focusing on family and the holidays. I feel like for some of you here, I feel that you see what you want to see at this time, so be careful with this energy. You tend to be more about your fantasy life or your dreams, or you're trying to bring your dreams and your fantasy life into fruition. I feel like for others of you, I feel like you need to be careful with this energy, because you could also be friend zoned at this time as well. The Six of Coins, you can be very giving with this energy as well. I do feel like you can be going above and beyond for others. Just be careful how much sacrifices you're making for other people, because it may not be worth it at the end of the day, and you may have wasted all your time and money. So be careful with this energy. I also feel like this is a great time for money, but as quickly as money comes in, as quickly as it leaves, so be careful with your spending. I do see happy energy happening, a joie de vivre energy coming to you. I do feel like this is a great time to mingle if you're single. A reversal of fortune is coming up for you as well. I feel like for some of you here, you could be single at this time, and I feel like for some of you that you may prefer now to be more by yourself, okay, and just to be like left alone to your own doing. The Nine of Coins, I feel like for some of you there's mysticism. You could be delving into mysticism at this time with this energy, or into spirituality. For some of you, this could be a move happening, traveling coming up at this time. The Queen of Wands, I feel like this could be a karmic time for you as well. You could also be very critical of other people with this energy. The Chariot card, I do see a victory coming up, a raise or a promotion. I see you happy on a financial level and an emotional level as well with this energy. You can be receiving a much needed confidence boost during this time period as well. So there could be some much needed good news coming into your life this week. The Page of Wands, I feel that you could be very revolutionary in your way of thinking. For some of you, this could be a lonely time period for you. So the cards are asking that you reach out to somebody that is like-minded and likes the same things as you as well. Okay, so look for friends is what it's telling me, especially people who are like-minded and have common interests. The Queen of Swords, you need to watch your emotional self during this time period as well. Okay, I do feel like somebody could be very forceful. You do benefit through the women in your life. You do have a lot of influence over other people with this energy as well. I feel like endings can be coming up with this energy. And again, I feel like this is the cause of great spiritual relief, and I feel like for some of you, you need this because you're being sent on your destiny, and this is a time where you need to make some major changes about your way of thinking or your way of doing things, because it no longer applies in your movie at this time. So this is a time where you need to change and grow for the better. Okay, so you could be at a crossroads when it comes to your growth, or when it comes to a destiny that you may have to fulfill during this time period. Okay, I feel for some of you, this is such a great time for business and business picking up, or this could be growth with business at this time. So this could be a time of expansion for some of you. The Sun card, I feel with this energy here that you are still lingering onto the past. You need to stop gnawing that bone. I feel like for others of you here that this could be also with this energy giving certain things like life still while everybody else has moved on. I do feel like this is new beginnings coming up. There's clarity on a situation. I do feel like you're going to be very happy this week. There's going to be some much needed good news coming in for you. This could be a move happening for some of you. I do feel like for some of you here that you're going to feel like you have certain situations under control. You can be put in a leadership position at work this week. The Devil card, you can be dealing with a dominating person in your life, but be careful, pick and choose your words, okay? Sometimes some of you guys have like a little bit of a temper, and sometimes, you guys mean well, but you guys need to learn to like cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off. You're definitely not a smooth talker at this time, and some of the things that you say, it's just going to dig you in a hole. I do see a victory in regards to court coming up for some of you. This is endings happening with this energy as well, and it's going to impact a lot of people around you. Okay, it doesn't have to be like ending a relationship. It could be like quitting a group or organization, and you're going to be sorely missed with this energy as well. I do feel like other people could be very critical of you, and that's probably why you're leaving. The Five of Wands, I feel like for some of you here that this is getting into arguments with other people at this time, or not getting along with certain people with this energy. The Ace of Swords, you have a lot of influence over others, so make sure you communicate more of your thoughts and feelings. I feel like even though you may be sitting on your hands about a lot of things, or you can't control circumstances around you because of money or whatever, I feel like you're moving on to the right path. I feel like you're manifesting things that you want at this time. Listen to your spirit guides and your dreams at this time with this energy as well. They have messages to give you. I feel also this is a time of destiny for some of you, and you can feel more like you're on your path. The Seven of Swords, you can be working on the self, leaving a toxic relationship at this time with this energy as well. You can also be keeping more to yourself with this energy and not really communicating your thoughts and needs at this time. The Ten of Coins, I see you happy on an emotional level and a financial level this week as well with this energy. And the Ten of Wands, you're very pessimistic about the energies that are coming up. I feel like for some of you, you can be more focused on career at this time and not being more in the moment. There are certain things in your life that you're going through a process. You need to be about the journey rather than the process, and then just enjoy yourself. I do see a raise or a promotion coming up for some of you. I love you, my kitty cats, and have a fabulous week. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses.